right, got a video tour of this 2025 limited F350 Ford that we just did. It turned out really awesome. So a couple things I'll go over on this build that are kind of unique and cool is first thing is he did 6-inch bed rails. Normally we do our 4 inches, kind of our standard size, but he opted for 6, which is fine. We can do pretty much any height that you want. These are drop-in, which means I just pull these pins, tailgate comes out, the sides come out. We build these so that they don't rattle. So we kind of make sure everything's nice and snug, so when you're going down a dirt road or whatever, it's not going to be rattling and being super annoying. We also, on these newer pickups, can integrate your parking sensors, backup camera, so we did that for them as well. Also did a rub rail which goes around the entire thing. This is good if you're constantly strapping stuff, so that's something that we can definitely add for you. Next thing we did that's a little bit different is we actually did a rubber mat deck. So basically what we did is we did a Trex deck underneath here. We inset that 3/4 inches down and then put this 3/4 inch thick mat here so it is flush with the top of the bed rail. Obviously if you buy a pre-made bed and you put a mat on here, it's going to be sticking up above the plane of the deck, which looks pretty ratty. So that's something that we do, especially for guys that run dogs on the deck. You know, this is a nice surface that isn't going to get too hot. It's nice and grippy, so you're not going to be slipping around. So this is a pretty nice option for certain applications. Under here, we put in a 7-way. You know, this was the 7-way that was in the side of the bed, so we just mounted that under here for you, so it's obviously out of the way, not going to get run over and smashed because it's just under the gooseneck cover there. And then coming up here, it has a 20 amp plug, which is pretty beefy, so we put that right there. So that's a nice solid point that you can just plug into. So we mounted that there. Fuel, depth connections. Also did the step fender down here, so that's nice to get up onto your deck. Makes it nice and easy. And then also these octagons in here just give you yet another place to strap incrementally going down your bed. So overall, really nice bed, and big thanks to Blaine for doing business with us.